Right, so I have returned as promised today to do another stream of JoJo Part 5. These chapters being chapters 79 to 87. And as we freaking damn know, we're getting to the meat and potatoes of Part 5. The meat and potatoes of this goddamn stew. I didn't even... Whoa, that's weird. Wait, is my mic appearing twice? What is going on here? What has happened? Oh, wait. Hold up a second here. What are you doing, microphone? I don't know what this echo is, actually. This is actually really freaking weird. Hold on. Is it because that's too high? Hold on. Did it fix it? I think it has fixed it. Has this whole entire time that microphone bit never done anything? But today it actually fixed. But today it thought, you know what? I might just echo. Okay, I might just freaking echo because I'm an arsehole of a stupid system. Fracking YouTube. It's never one moment you find yourself like completely a-okay with YouTube. Might as well do that intro completely again now because I think now it's been fixed. Yeah, I think we're okay now. But anyway, so yes, I have returned today to do another part of JoJo Part 5. These chapters being chapters 79 to 87. And as we bloody well know, it is getting to the meat and potatoes of JoJo. We're kind of getting to know who the frick the actual boss is. Because, again, we freaking don't know who he is. He's like completely shrouded, freaking, oh my hair's gone weird, in goddamn mystery. So yeah, hopefully we get our answers, but granted, I believe this arc is actually King Crimson's arc, which happens to be kind of one of the more like kind of notable arcs in JoJo. So I was pretty excited to find out this actually was the next arc because, yeah, the internet is kind of very, very synonymous with King Crimson. So I always wanted to see what the hell's going on with this. But yeah, anyway. Hopefully now it's very much working. It is, I think. I think now it's working. So I believe we're good to go. So, hold on. Otherwise, I'm a bit screwed if it's actually echo because I have no way to fix it because apparently YouTube just hates me. Like, when doesn't it not hate me? That's a better question to ask. Nah, I think the echo's gone. Okay, anyway, enough talk. Let's actually get this show in the goddamn road. My nose is actually really freaking itchy today as well, which is even freaking worse. But do alert me if something does happen with the old echoing, because I probably have to figure something out on this goddamn system, because there probably is always one way of doing it. Also found out I've actually caught up with all the color scans as well. Like, there's no more color scans after this volume, so I was like, god damn it, now I've got to wait, which is gonna be inherently annoying. I was having fun reading all of the colored scans, but now I've caught up, I've got to wait. Ah man, at least part 6 is all complete, so I actually can just run through that whole entire manga and then get to part 7. It is King Crimson. I was like, holy crap, when I saw the volume cover I was like, yes! I was like, yes! It's one of those gratifying moments. You're like, oh my god, I finally got to King Crimson. Of all the things I wanted to do in part 5 was get to King Crimson. I get it as well. That is the joke. I think it's also, he happens to be one of the characters that you don't have to read JoJo Part 5 and you know everything about him, because everyone on the internet will not stop going on about it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm alright with it, because I don't think everyone even understands who the hell King Crimson does. Nah, I won't get it, but it's fine. I don't get all the whole entire thing. Anyway, so let's begin with 5. I think it's 18 now. So the Mystery King Crimson Part 1. But how? The boss used some method to take Trish out of the elevator. How did he take her from right under my nose? Is this his stand ability? That's a buzzword in this manga. Is that their stand ability? Damn it, I can't see his face. I don't have much time. It's only a few seconds or maybe a minute at most. The boss will put a certain end to Trish's life before he leaves the church. I have to act before he can do that. And right now, the boss still doesn't know I betrayed him. The plan of action is an assassination. I would cut him off of his escape route and strike him down. Freaking hell, yes. Yes! Hey, how's it going? Caught it right in time, actually. Like, I remember the buzzword of the original mangas was, this must be the work of an enemy stand, and now is that a stand ability? I like it, it's their buzzwords. It's their buzzwords of the mangas. Oh man. I am hyped beyond belief to find out what the hell King Crimson even is. I get it. This would certainly allow him to escape the church undetected while the elevator heads for the top of the belfry. Is it belfry? Is how you pronounce that word? I actually have no idea. It's probably like a really, really incognito way of pronouncing that word correctly. There's a staircase under the floor. It must lead to the basement, where the crypt is. There he can kill Trish without any intrusions, and then he'll probably leave the church through a back door. I must kill him now. This is my only chance. I like how he's completely shrouded in mystery. You just don't know what he looks like. It's actually kind of cool. It reminds me of the good old days of when a film would never reveal to you what a character looks like until the very crucial moment. It's always so freaking good. It's actually more gratifying. He's here. Here he comes, down the stairs. Now, made it with time to spare. Leave this place, Bruno Bocciolati. If you emerge from that pillar, you will die. Well, I get... Oh, it's Belfry then. Ah, okay. I was going to say, I'm either pronouncing it incorrectly or there's a different way of pronouncing it. So it's Belfry. Thanks. I needed to know that, because otherwise I just didn't know whether or not I was mispronouncing it. Among other words, I mispronounced this goddamn manga. I hope to God someone does like a compilation of me mispronouncing words in this manga by the end of this, because that'd be great. So someone just grabs all of my mispronunciations and puts it into one whole entire video. There must be a lot, to be honest. Sticky thing. Oh. He's gonna snap my arm. Sticky fingers. See, it's actually kind of cool. You just don't see what it looks like. You don't even see what the actual stand looks like either. He caught me. Should have expected as much. But, well, jeez Christ, what happened to me just then? You should, that'd be the greatest thing ever. Just get my mispronunciations, all of them, just clump into one video. Put every single time the driver mucked up. But how did he vanish again? I don't know what he's capable of, but he's no big threat. That's much as obvious. Let me hear your reasons. What do you seek? Tell me, Bocciolati. You risked life and limb for this mission, and you have at least completed it without any casualties. I have held you in esteem for your performance. Yeah, I've seen it on the internet. It's one of the biggest things that just no one understands what the hell this stand does. Or like, it's probably like a really, really easy way of actually kind of figuring out what this actual stand does. I don't know. I haven't read it. I haven't really kind of read into it too much. So what is the meaning of this? What is it that you wish for? Or has your hubris fooled you into thinking you can defeat me? Has becoming an officer awakened a thirst for greater stomping grounds? What the hell is going on with my phone? When Trish wakes up, I will tell her that she never had a father. Trish? What is Trish to you? My daughter means nothing to you. You never will understand how I feel. Never will. I don't know, but has there actually ever been a stand beforehand that makes nothing sense in JoJo? I'm trying to think now. So, Giorno, you there? Yes, Vigilante. I know you're on the move. The ladybug brooch you dropped from the elevator. I caught it on the boss's clothes, I presume. If you're looking for the brooch's location now, we checked the disc. It contains a floor plan of the church. We can pinpoint the exact location of the brooch. It's currently below the spiral staircase in the crypt, roughly 2 meters from where it landed, next to the pillar. There you are. Sticky fingers. Take this. Damn it! Damn it all! My phone just going off randomly every 5 seconds. Jeez. It cut off when it got good. I like how we get a map of the whole entire area, so we actually know what's going down and where it's going down at. So when you go to Italy next time, you'll be like, oh, that's where Giorno and someone else fought in JoJo Part 5. I remember that. It's one of those moments. Yeah, I don't know. I just read like the constant like kind of freaking memes on the internet of like, what the F? Yeah, I'm meaning to get to that. I think I might actually do it in between the next kind of break in the color scans, because I believe it's like the next. I believe like next week's next volume scans are probably in the meantime to probably get that bit covered. Oh man, I just completely just went past that bit. So he's moving. I can sense it. The Mystery of King Crimson Part 2. Ladybug brooch I endowed with life is moving away from the top of the belfry. Isn't Purple Haze Experiment a light novel? I believe. I believe I've seen it somewhere. This isn't a walking pace. It's falling from the belfry. And now, it's the boss. Oh, it's heading for the crypt. It's the boss. Butchati attached the brooch to the boss's clothes, and now it's moving. Giorno, excuse me, but could you pass me that water? I'm thirsty. And you better watch yourself, because right now we still have orders to wait on the boat without disembarking. Whoa, the Nancy, you bastard. What the hell are you doing? Give me that back. Oh, is it? Oh, there's no point reading it then. I was gonna say, I remember reading somewhere about it, but I was like, I shouldn't read that just yet. That must be after it, I guess. Hey, this is Chocolate. How come you get all the grub while we're sitting on our asses here? Damn, there's only 3 left, dude. I bought those with my own cash. Give it back. Come on, it's like we're stranded in the mountains, or it's not like we're stranded in the mountains or anything. Mister, you ate them. You ate the whole damn box. Give it back. Give it back, damn it. You better pay me back for this. I thought we were a team, you son of a bitch. What the hell is on your face? Huh? Whoa, what do you mean quit hung around? When the hell did you eat them anyway? Ooh, tasty. Oh, is there? Ah. That's a problem, you gotta wait for it to be translated. And 9 out of 10 times it takes quite a while. I just found out recently that the Joker game novel got translated. I was like, fracking yes. It took quite a while, so the actual light novel's been out for quite a while. Or novel in this case. Oh, did I say thanks yet, Giorno? I guess not. Thanks for the water. Huh? Chomp chomp. Chomp chomp. This is bizarre. Ha ha! Let's go home. We've done it. We're going home. We don't need any more. We've hit it. We've hit the point. We've hit the point. It's just said bizarre. It's it. We've done it. It's gone. That's it. Let's go home. I don't know what's going on, but this feels strange. Damn it, Giorno, what the hell are you doing? We've had orders not to put a single fucking foot on the island. Huh? This is abnormal. What is this a sensation? Damn, something strange is going on. Something's happening to Bucciolati. Did the boss? Where the hell do you think you're going, Giorno? Ah, man. I feel that pain. I feel the pain of being too busy with uni. I've had that recently. I've actually just finished, like, about 2 weeks ago. It's actually been the most gratifying thing in the world, because you just have all that time to yourself. But then at the same time, you feel a bit lost, because you're like, what the hell do I do with my life now? I've had no work to do. What do I do? John, are you there? Yes. Bucciolati, I know you're on the move. If you're looking for the location of the brooch on the boss, it's currently below the spiral staircase in the crypt, roughly 2 meters from where it landed next to the pillar. But wait, Bucciolati, something unusual is happening at this very moment. Take this, Sticky Fingers. This was behind the pillar? Oh, who was behind the pillar? Oh! It's me! Oh! Oh! What? What is this? This is the end, so why don't I tell you what you have witnessed and laid hands upon? Was your own future self, the you of a few seconds past, saw your future self. This is the ability of my King Crimson. I eradicated time and forced it to skip. I shall not allow anyone, no matter who they may be, to threaten my everlasting climax. I will eradicate every last one of them. Okay. So, what you saw was your future self, the you of a few seconds past. You saw your future self. This is the ability of my King Crimson. I eradicated time and forced it to skip. I mean, I couldn't say why people were like, what the hell? So he eradicated... I want to sit here for 5 minutes and just go, what? Like... So he eradicated time, which then forced it to skip. I mean, yeah, that does make sense. Eradicating it while in the same time kind of forcing it to go forward. It just works. It just works. Huh. Huh. Oh, I love this manga. I love this manga. It's so freaking good. I mean, I did actually get it. Okay, that does make sense then. I was going to say, I was sitting there going, no, it does, it kind of does. Like, it's not one of those things that it's kind of... It makes sense in the context of what it's trying to do, so it kind of just... Yeah, it does make sense. I was going to say, it's no point explaining it. It makes sense in its own world. It's one of those things you just don't question it. It's like, it's one of those little things you're like, okay, yeah. It eradicates time and forces it to skip. So basically it just goes, well, bam, and time just kind of opens up. It just kind of goes forward. Oh no, well, because I'm guessing if it eradicates time, it has nowhere else to go besides forward. Ah, that does make sense then if that's the case. If that's what it means, in essence, he eradicates time, so it eradicates what's beforehand, so it can go forward. Ah, so it does make sense. Okay, then so I've got half of it already. Then I'm guessing. I must have got half of it already. Like I've got the like kind of preliminary. Let me say the goddamn word of King Crimson. I mean, it's not that hard to comprehend. A bit so far. It's kind of like, yeah, it's a bit of one of those things like what at first, but like, oh yeah, it does make sense. Bucciolati, hello, Bucciolati, did you read me? Bucciolati, something's wrong. Run away right now. You think? You think? Bucciolati, your mission to guard Trish. Whoa. The Mystery of King Crimson Part 3. Oh, ends here. I mean, it looks freaking cool. I was gonna say, I was like, I've seen Predestination, which does take the whole entire context of time travel to goddamn like 10th degree. So it's kind of like anything after that point just doesn't seem complicated to me. So it's kind of like one of those things like, yeah, it's alright. So in Predestination, he's born, he finds himself as a woman, has sex with himself, then brings him into existence again. It makes a massive paradox. That's what predestination's like. So anything after that point, you're kind of like, yeah, it's cakewalk. Like time travel's cakewalk after that film. Yeah, I don't understand why people do kind of say it makes no sense. Oh, damn you. Bucciolati. I guess it's one of those things that it's whatever you make of it, I think. Bucciolati. I can see you didn't become a capo on blind luck alone. You even attempted to restrain my fist as it pierced through your body. No ordinary man would make such a call. They wouldn't even be conscious at this point. However, sticky fingers! King Crimson has already. Yeah, I can see that. It's inconsistent, but it makes perfect sense. Yeah, it does. I don't think it's one of those things that it kind of like it messes your brain too much. I think at first it catches you off guard. You're like, what? But then once you actually deconstruct everything about it, you're like, oh no, it's actually not that bad. Like it's kind of like, why is everyone making a big like kind of yeah. Yeah, I see that. That's not all he does. Yeah, it's JoJo would expect. Everyone does something else in JoJo to do something that mucks up something else. You're like, oh, god damn it. Ah, man. I mean, those 2 pounds kind of make you go, yep, yep. Forecasted. I can forecast the trails left by your movements, the trails of your future actions. Within King Crimson's ability, time is erased from the world, and none can remember the footprints they left during this time. The clouds in the sky do not realize they have been scattered by the winds. An extinguished flame is not aware of the movements it has been snuffed. It is only the results. It is only the results. It is only the results that remain in this world. All of the actions you take in a world where time is erased are meaningless, and only I alone can react to these actions. I can see exactly how you will act. This is the ability of my King Crimson. It's a lag switch. Oh, that actually does make perfect sense, to be honest. So within King Crimson's ability, time is erased from the world, and none can remember the footprints they left during this time. Everyone else plays out their predicted actions, but King Crimson's an exception to that, and is able to change his movements based on the situation. Huh. So within King Crimson's ability, time is erased from the world, and none can remember the footprints left during this time. The clouds in the sky do not realize they have been scattered by winds, and extinguished flame is not aware of the movements that have been snuffed. It is only the results. It's only results that remain in this world. I can forecast the trails left by your movements, the trails of your future actions. So basically, he's actually completely in some cases. So basically, in certain cases, he's actually invincible. Unless you can get a stand that can see into the future of King Crimson's future, you're basically screwed in certain cases. Oh man, this is kind of like that one scene in Scary Movie 3. It's like, how can you wake up dead? It's like, because you went to bed alive. It's one of those things. Yeah. He's actually literally invincible. Christ. Alright. Huh? This ability, no matter who they may be, everyone's life has its EBBS and flows. And you succeeded and you fell. With the eyes of the future, I can see the gaping pitfalls in my way, and if I avoid falling into them, then my life will never EBB, and I can remain upon the climax. Don't you see? I can feel it. Now that we meet, my suspicions are confirmed. I can instinctively sense that we are related. There is no doubt to me that you are my daughter. And that means, if you were conscious, you would sense the same of me. I cannot allow anyone who can discern my identity to remain in this world. Ah, Trish. I must bury any pitfalls that threaten me, and now I shall end your bloodline. Your life is mine for the taking. Trish! What? Fracking turtle, yo! The turtle's the real MVP of this manga. Holy crap! And also the brooch. It seems as if it's a bit inconsistent and a kind of as if you if you look at it different ways, it kind of makes no sense. But then you kind of like, no wait, it practically does make sense. You're like, does it though? But it's the real MVP of this manga. Like without the goddamn turtle, we'll all be screwed. This manga teaches you, in life, you need a goddamn turtle. Man. The brooch became a turtle. He was sucked into the turtle. It's Giorno. That's the ability of Giorno's gold experience. You must have implanted the brooch with the cells from the turtle in order to give it life. I mean, yeah. When my phone cut off, Giorno sensed the danger present and activated it. That boy always fills me with courage. I thought my body couldn't move anymore, but not yet. I need to keep moving, just a bit more. My mission's ended, you say? You're dead wrong. It's not over just yet. I've given myself a mission to protect Trish. Oh man, here we go. Here we freaking go. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I expected, because people make it out to kind of seem like it's the most, like, notoriously confusing thing in the universe. Like, almost as worse as Primer of level of time travel. It's kind of like, yeah, I can see when people are like, what? But then you kind of sit there going, yeah, it makes sense in certain cases, but then you kind of just think about it in other cases, like, does it though? Does it not? I think so. I don't know. Unless you're one of the supreme beings that you understand time travel. Like, once you actually crack King Crimson's ability, you actually understand time travel to its, like, fullest. You're, like, the most supreme being in existence. You've just hit the pinnacle of humanity. You actually can't get beyond that. That's what King Crimson does. So, let me see King Crimson Part 4. No matter what offensive action I take, he can forecast it perfectly. That's a fact. It's like he's skipping through time, even when he's standing well within range of sticky fingers. My fists strike nothing but air. Is a what is happening fest. It actually does sound interesting. I mean, I don't know if I've ever encountered anything in, like, manga or anime that tends to take time travel, like, and make no sense of it. Because the last one, I guess, when you think about it, was kind of erased, but once you actually kind of look at erased, you're like, no, it makes perfect sense. It just never explained it. But, I mean, I don't think there's ever been any cases where I've gone like, what? What? So, the boss's ability, it's invincible. He can forecast any attack I make, and I don't even notice when he's dodged my blows. Nothing can trump this invincible ability. Besides a turtle, let's face it, the turtle can actually trump his ability by a long shot, because a turtle can do anything at this point. However, the mystery is the King Crimson Part 4. Yeah. I can see it making sense, but I can imagine that people might just kind of go, wait a second here, like, take a step back here, fanbo. Like, what's going on? I can see it from both angles. It's kind of one of those things that you either understand Prime or you don't. It's those kind of things, you either understand it or you don't understand it. So it's that fine line where you're kind of like, I kind of get it. But it's always that. It's always those two fields, if you get what I mean. So this ability, he can't forecast my actions for very long. It only works for a short period of time, only for 5 to 10 seconds or so. Only enough to go around a pillar and enough to pull Trish through the ceiling of the elevator and drop down the shaft. Distance. What I need now is to gain some enough distance to keep the boss from catching up to Trish. But you gotta find a way to do it. Understanding it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I think whenever you actually introduce time travel into a thing, it's one of those messy things. That you're always going to be open up the pitfalls. You're like, well, that doesn't make any sense. It's almost one of those things you have to kind of pinpoint time travel to its extent, and so you actually can't gain any pitfalls in between. Otherwise, you kind of lose it. I think sometimes as well. So, Jonah earned me this chance. Please, my body, keep moving just a bit more. I can't let it go to waste. I just need to make it up. Please, keep moving until I get out of this basement. So there's one more traitor, is that right? That ability that somebody created a turtle. The new member, right? According to the intel, his name was Giovanni, no? No. And he's betrayed me too? Rather. Would it be more natural to assume that the new member was planning to betray me from the moment he entered the gang? It seems he thought trapping me inside the turtle would give you enough distance to get away. However, it was easy for me to escape before that happened. It was all meaningless. Borchelati. Stay right where you are. Is it force or will that keeps you alive? I don't know, but that injury has ruptured your heart. It is a lethal wound. Hold still and rest. The respite you seek is not on the first floor, but in the afterlife instead. All actions are rendered meaningless in the face of my King Crimson. First, I shall kill Trish. Stay very still, Borchelati. The charge Giorno gave me was not meaningless. If you can foresee my actions, I made a prediction of my own. I knew you'd use your ability to escape before you fell into the sewers. That was the plan. Now, sticky fingers. King Crimson. When you dropped the turtle into the pipes, Borchelati, you sent your arm beneath the floor too. That was close. Can I take a moment to say that, fracking hell, the artwork's fracking phenomenal. Buonissimo artwork. Borchelati, I admit that you have spiritual strength beyond that of a common man. However, that won't change the fact that all actions taken in the time erased world of King Crimson are without meaning. Take this. This is the end. I knew it. Your ability is invincible, but you can only forecast actions for a short span. You can't see beyond that span. Yeah, that makes sense. You can't see beyond it. Yeah, I was gonna say there has to be something. You have to do something to actually go beyond the time you can actually see. So you can actually technically crack the whole entire thing. Like, there is a weakness to King Crimson. It's what lies beyond the thing you can actually foresee. But it's actually getting to that one point that's the problem, I guess. I take it. I was never trying to hit you with my sticky fingers. I was aiming for this pillar close to Zipper. What? Now, forecast my future actions, boss. What will I do in the next few seconds? Look beyond that span. You should see me on the first floor. Borchelati, Trish. Damn. It's getting good. It's getting good. I think this actual, like, kind of character is meant to troll you constantly. Like, you think you've got it, but it's like, no, wait, there's more. It Billy Mays you completely. Like, it's really what it does. Like, but wait, there's more. You're like, oh, damn it. To be honest, I think Araki was completely sane because, let's face it, half the things he's cooked up in his manga so far, you'd imagine it only comes from you have to kind of take into account he does kind of make some outlandish things that within the case of everything else, it kind of makes perfect sense to the universe. Like you just don't question it. You're like, yeah, it's all right. I think he was perfectly like not drunk at that point. He's probably like, yeah, you know what? Just throw some time travel in there. Why not? Like, this man can need some time travel. These wounds, Butch-Latty, what happened down here? The Mystery of King Crimson Part 5. He must be around here. The boss can't be too far away. I don't know why Trish's arm is hurt, nor why Butch-Latty guarded her and brought her up here. But now that it's come to this, the boss won't let us escape. Ah. Butch-Latty. No, Butch-Latty. His pulse. How can his pulse be gone? I filled in his wounds. I healed him. He can't be dead. Don't let the best Joe Bro die so far. This must be Giorno Giovanna. My lack of intel allowed this new member to use his ability and give Butch-Latty a chance to escape. But I won't let you get away. I will never let you get away. Giorno, it's me. Get Abaccio and the rest of them. We're getting out of this church. Hurry, huh? Who said that? Giorno, I told you to get Abaccio and the rest of them. We'll get out of this church. Hurry. Was there just a bit of the... Did his soul just leave his body and go back in? Like, did he just leave for like 5 seconds and go, you know what, let's go back in for 5 minutes? Because it's just like right there, he's like right down there, so like, yeah. It's essentialism, yo. Butch-Latty, great. Are you alright? You're not hurt still, are you? Hurry. Get a team. We can't uncover the boss's identity right now. We're escaping, Giorno. Well, we're still far enough. What? But they're within range. Here I come. King Crimson. Neither of you will ever see me coming. We'll talk it later. Hurry, Giorno. Damn fish, yo. That fishy man. It's a fishy man now. It's a very fishy. Hey, that's Giorno. He's over there. Giorno, you son of a bitch. Get back here. What were you thinking leaving the boat on your own? Butch-Latty, there's two... What the hell happened to him? He's got Trish with him. What the hell? What's going on, Butch-Latty? You're one lucky man, Butch-Latty. No, you've earned this one through your keen and unerring judgment, and even punched a hole through your heart. But you still escaped from my King Crimson for the time being. Even with my ability to erase time, disposing of Trish in the presence of 6 stand users would take too long. I would be forced to reveal myself to one of them. Giorno, I barely managed to escape thanks to you. Now I understand the exact reason why the boss can maintain his reign of terror. We can't beat him right now. We need to retreat until we discover his identity or a weakness to his ability, if such thing exists. This isn't over just yet. I won't let you escape from Venetia. What the hell? Butch-Latty, might explain what's going on? What are you doing? Right, I'll get straight to the point. There's not a lot I can explain. We don't have time, and danger is closing in with each and every second. The reason I brought Trish back is because I just turned traitor against the boss. This is where we part ways. If you follow me, you'll be branded a traitor as well. What? I don't get it. What do you say? He's turned traitor? Against the boss? Why? The answer to that question is one you better off not knowing. None of you. Are you involved? None of you are involved in this matter. I think you should explain. Some of you might choose to stay. Watch your fucking mouth, Giorno. When will you ever learn to follow orders? You even barged into the church. Butch-Latty, what's going on? Are you okay? It's nothing. I'm just a little dizzy after losing so much blood. He put his hand for a bloody frack. Man, that can't be right. I replenished your blood while I was creating your transplants. Do you still have untreated wounds, then I'm just tired. I'll be fine. It's nothing, don't worry. Huh. Did I really see that? A nail went through his hand. Does he not even feel pain? And there was hardly any bleeding either. What's going on? No, it's just my imagination. Vigilante, we want a thorough explanation. Oh, okay. Alright, so we actually have an explanation of King Crimson here. So, Stame, stand name, King Crimson, host, the boss of the gang, destructive force, A, speed, A, effective range, E, permanence, E, precision, question mark, growth, question mark. Ability, simply put, this stand can skip through time. More precisely, it erases a dozen odd seconds of time during which it can act. During this period, it also sees the actions of others and forecasts-esque image. When time is erased, no humans or life in the world will experience this period of time, and only, of course, they will retain no memories of it either. Birds in flight and the hands of clocks will appear to teleport, and one will not be able to remember how far into the book they have read. Its weakness are its poor effective range and permanence. Thus, it's impossible for the host to hide his identity against multiple foes. So King Crimson, The Mystery of King Crimson Part 6. Man, okay. I think we've got 2 chapters after this point. I believe it's 526 it goes to, this volume at least. Yeah, I hit King Crimson today. I'm actually kind of getting to the good part. I'm getting to the dank stuff for part 5 now. I'm hitting the good stuff, as they would say. You should explain to all of them, Butchelati. We need allies. It just works. Oh man. I like the Smash introduction of King Crimson because what the F. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. The boss wanted to dispose of his daughter with his own hands. That's why he ordered us to escort her. He's doing this because Trish is his blood relative and can discern the boss's identity. When I found out, I couldn't allow him to get away with it. I was unable to ignore it and walk away. That's why I betrayed him. My God, have you gone mad? Have you gone mad, Porgelati? You know better than anyone else what happens to traitors. The boss won't let any traitor escape, in fact. The boss's elite guard may have surrounded Venetia already. We need assistance. If anyone wishes to come with us, then descend these steps and board the boat. However, I will not order you to come with me, neither will I request that you do so, because this was my own personal decision. You have no need to feel any obligation for me. But if you will allow me to say one thing, I only did what I thought was right. I have no regrets, even in this rotten world. I still want to walk down a path I can believe in. We just need to discover his weakness. All we can do now is run away, but someday we'll defeat the boss. We will find his weakness. That's like Independence Day level of motivation. That's just like the Independence Day speech before they go after the aliens. What the sequel can do on. Borchelati, I understand what you're saying, and you're doing the right thing, but let me make it clear. I'm sorry, but none of us will board that boat. We can't let our emotions sway us into doing something so irrational. I owe you a debt, but that has no bearing on this. You aren't facing the facts. Nobody can survive in this world on ideals alone. We cannot live without the gang. Yeah, Fugos is actually right, Borchelati. What you're doing is right now is essentially suicide. You never find a moment's rest, no matter where you go. And I only saw Phil. How do you say that word? Philty? I can't say that word now. I don't know. I love them all. I love them all equally. I think the Nunchaku is my favorite, to be honest. I have every single one there. I think the Nunchaku is my favorite. And fidelity to the gang. No, it's not. It's fidelity to the gang. I never saw it to you. However, I'm also a man with no place to go and no place to call home. This country and its society have rejected me, and Borchelati is the only time I feel inner calm is by your side. Abaccio. Wipe that smoke off your face, Gianna. Huh? Why Abaccio? Once we defeat the boss. Since I'm the next strongest, that makes me the next officer, right? Here, you forgot the turtle. The turtle's actually coming. the turtle's a real MVP. To be honest, I like Fugel's character as well because he does tend to be the smartest one there. He has his brain in the right place. He tends to be that part of the gang, if you get what I mean. Like every single gang has that one character who has their brain in the right place. Everyone else kind of feels as if they're sort of everywhere else, but that one character feels grounded. I know what kind of man Borchelati is. He's smart. He's a smart guy regardless of what he says. He never picks a fight he can't win. And we're gonna get filthy stinking rich. He definitely knows where the boss's hidden stash is. And that's right. Ain't that right, Giorno? That's why you're after too, ain't it? Tell me later, buddy. Mister, what's wrong with you people? You're being completely isolated. Where will you go? No, that doesn't even matter. You'll never leave Venezia alive. Anuncia, what will you do? What should I do? Tell me, Borchelati, what should I do? Do you think I should follow you? Are you scared? Yeah, I'm scared shitless. But just give me the order. Just say, come with me, and that'll give me the courage I need. I'm not scared of anything you order me to do. No orders this time. You decide. You have to be the one to decide the path you take. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I'll warn you. Stay back, Nachi. You can't handle this. We're off. Once this boat leaves, you'll all be traitors. Why? This is madness. What are they thinking? All for a girl we met 2 days ago. A girl we'll never even really talk to. She's nobody to us. We don't even know what kind of music Trish likes. Yeah, I mean, that is valid. You don't even know what music she even likes. She might be into the music you don't like. Then what the F do you do? That's the question. There's too much riding on the fact that we don't know what music she actually likes. That might be the kind of litmus test of this whole entire group, is what music she likes. That's kind of the bearing of this whole entire group. The music taste of Trish. Trish was abandoned by someone she trusted. The boss has his own plans for his daughter, but that isn't our problem. All they had to do was look the other way. I never understand them. I was abandoned too, by my dad and my best friend. They both abandoned me. We're the same. We're me and Trish. Oh, really? That's actually interesting. Like, kind of sad because Fugo's such a great character. I wouldn't want to see him go because he's so freaking cool. He's one of those characters you kind of fall in love with. Like, really, everyone here you do. Like, you just don't want to see any of them go. That's why in part 4, when Rohan kind of snuffed it, like in that one bit, it kind of hurt. We are like, Giorno, could you get the turtle? We should put Trish inside. Borchelati, could you turn around? Borchelati, I'm coming with you. Let me on. See, that's why I love Nanuncia. The wound on her arm is a wound on me. Don't order me to stay back. Trish is me. She's me. Huh? That's impossible. What is this, Borchelati? What is this? Borchelati's body should be healed of all the wounds at this point. I've even replenished his blood, too. But something strange. He's got no pulse. What could this mean? Is he dead? Are we seeing an apparition of Bucciolati at this point? Is that what we're seeing right now? Ring, 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 click. Okay, here we go. Give me one good goddamn second. I need to find out how you say that goddamn name. It's I think it's probably Squalo, but I don't want to kind of... So, English to Italian. Just so I don't get any names wrong this time. Oh, I even spelt it wrong. Oh, it's Squalo. Okay, that's alright. I was gonna say, am I gonna get that name wrong? Am I gonna get it wrong? I don't know, but I got it right. It's Squalo. It is Squalo. I was like, okay. I need to read that once it gets translated. It does actually sound interesting. It'd be too short, the Italian language, if we're not saying the word correctly. That's what I've always found out. Squalo, are you there? Traitors have emerged here in Valencia. Their names are Bruno Bucciolati and Giorgio Giovanna. Catch them dead or alive. These orders come straight from the boss himself. Boss's identity unknown. Stand name King Crimson. The ability to erase portions of time and thus forecast the future. Invincible. To be continued. I think they're having the right time. I mean, hopefully, I can't even say his name now. I can't even say his name. Fulgor does actually get his time to shine in a different kind of medium, because I believe him on his own could actually work quite well. He does seem like a really good character on his own. Like, that's what I think, at least. Whoop, jeez, must drop water. So 523. So the G and Guts. Oh, okay. Right. I can't remember what it actually goes towards. I think it's... Is it 526? We've got 4 more chapters to go. Well, it's 527, but it's not. It's 526. I was wrong. As always. Right, so, Valencia. So, about vegetarians, you know what they are, right? So I'm thinking, are they allowed to eat cheese? It's a valid question, actually. I don't think so. Milk products and eggs have to come from cows and chickens. They can't eat cakes made with cream either, really? No cake either? But maybe that's good for their health. At this point, I would love to read JoJo 24/7, to be honest. That'd be great. Like, just never non-stop JoJo. The JoJo hype train just never stops for 24 hours straight. Even when I get to part 7, when everything gets fracking long as well, so it's kind of like it never ends. Oh man, I should do that one day. Just do a 24/7 stream just of JoJo. I've got another question. What do they use instead of shoes and bags? Or if you don't want animals to suffer, I guess you'd wear sneakers and rucksacks instead. Whoa, they got style. Like, you got grannies walking around dressed like ballers. I don't think restaurants would let them in like that. Giorno. Even some of the words, my throat is going weird. Now that it's come to this, sneaking around won't solve our problems. Just sit down and have a good meal. In the meantime, the issue now is the sea. Water surrounds us from all sides. We need a way to get through that. I'm sure the boss already has men on our tail. If we can't cross the water undetected, they'll just ambush us. Ambush us there, and no amount of hiding will do us any good. Yes, I know, but we need to stay alert. They might even poison our meals. Splash. Hey, what the fuck did you just do? You got wine on my fucking suit. Huh? Fucking kid, what do you think you're doing? This suit costs 500,000 yen. You got the money to pay me back, huh? Get over here. I know you are. I know what. No, not I know you are. I know what you are. What? The enemy. The enemy. The enemy. Take this and this. Ora, ora, ora. Hold on, Anantia. I don't think he's an enemy. Huh? Yeah, that's just a civilian. Shit, really? Oh shit, man. I can't pay for this. I don't have that kind of money. Yeah, mean this? Yeah, this is gonna be a bitch to get out. A Weinstein sticks out like a sore thumb in a white suit. But he's got lucky here. If he keeps button, nobody will notice. Well, what's done is done. While he's here, we'll make him check for. We'll let him check for poison. That's amazing. I thought I actually did a word wrong then. I thought I might. I thought I said a word wrong. I was like, did I say a word wrong? Nah. I was good. Nanchi is a real gangster, to be honest. Nanchi is the realest gangster in the whole entire group. But, hold on, don't miss anything. No, I didn't. Cool. But, what's wrong with Butch body? I'm sure of one thing. When I touched Butch wrist, there wasn't any pulse. What happened to him? What's happened to him? He hasn't so much as touched his food, and he didn't bleed when he hurt his hand either. After the battle with the boss, Butch heart stopped. Could it be? Could it be? How is his heart now? Is it beating? Or is it still stopped? What's going on? I'm worried. But now it's not the time to find out. I can't say this in front of the others. I'll have to keep this to myself for now. Borchelati, what will you do next? What will we do next? The boss's stand obviously has the power to erase time, and within that erased time, only the boss can move. He's invincible. No matter what you are or what you try, your attacks are rendered meaningless in the presence of his stand. However, that all changes once we pin down his identity. Once we know his face, we can attack the boss himself and assassinate him. We must find the boss's identity at all costs. But how will we find that out? The boss has erased all traces of his life. Trish has some hint. Everyone's been going after Trish, and the boss was trying to kill Trish too. Am I right? About that. I don't like that plan. I don't want to get Trish any more involved in this. Trish isn't a part of this. She's going to be devastated if she wakes up and finds out her dad nearly killed her. Oh man, yeah, it's true. That's true. How are you going to break it to her? How are you going to tell her she was betrayed by her own dad? Butchlati, please, please keep this all about the boss identity a secret from her. You don't have to do that, don't you? I already know. I've known this whole time. It makes sense. I remembered something. When you said he erased all traces of his life, my mum once said she met my father on the island of Sardinia? Is it Sardinia? Is that how you say it? Sardena? Something like that. It's not Sardinia. Sardinia's with an I. Consult Google Translate. English to Italian. By the end of this whole entire manga, I shall be a master of the goddamn Italian language. Sardinia. Oh, Sardinia. I was right. God damn it. Every single damn time this happens to me, I'm always right. I've heard bits and pieces from my mum when I was a little girl. She met him on vacation. He said he'd be back soon, then vanished without leaving so much as a name or a picture. Sardinia, Venezia, Napoli, Sardinia. A little bit of an island off the goddamn coast of Italy. The boss, that's the boss before he became the boss of the gang, 15 years ago. Could that be where the boss grew up? No, that wouldn't work. I was going to say, wouldn't a Baccio stand kind of work in the context of King Crimson? Would that be the case? Could a Baccio stand work? But no, because a Baccio stand only goes backwards. It can't go forwards. But then if it goes backwards, it kind of would be able to predict. It better predict something, I think. I was going to say, wait, am I having a brain fart there? I don't know. I have no idea now. So say, am I right there in thinking that? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Sardinia, that's where we'll find his past and his identity. Why are you telling us this? We might end up killing your father. No, in all fact, we vowed to do so or die trying. Oh, come on, I'm on the right lines, aren't I? I just figured it all out. Come on. Yeah, replay the erased time. Yeah, that would work. He would actually be able to replay the erased time. No, I don't know. It seems as if Abacio's got some kind of key to this whole entire thing. He's got something. I'm sure of it. He has to be kind of embellishing this whole entire thing in some way. Really? I just thought about it because he can actually replay the whole entire thing beforehand. I was like, would that work in that case? Yeah, that's the bloody problem. It makes it as if it doesn't exist. Fuck. I was almost on the right line. I almost cracked it. It doesn't matter what you do to him. I want to know my origins no matter what. I refuse to die before finding out. Anantia looks like she's tougher than you took her for. Sardinia, that's our destination once we escape from Venetia. Yeah, you're right. Actually, we create a paradox the more I think about it. We don't need paradoxes in JoJo. That's when it gets too complicated. And then we're just screwed. Damn, my throat was getting a bit weird then. Again. Is that a stand? It's the enemy. The enemy's here. There's a shark inside my soup. That's also a pretty good name for a film. Or an actual kind of what's it called? A light novel. Clash and Talking Heads Part 1. A shark inside my soup. Aerosmith. Clash and Talking Head Part 1. Giorno, get Trish inside the turtle and keep her safe. Abaccio, take the right. Misa, you take the left. Where is he, Nancha? Where's the enemy? Inside the soup. He was hiding in there all along. Damn soup. Shark in my soup. I want on a t-shirt. It has to be on a t-shirt. I wanted a t-shirt now. Oh man, I need that now in my life. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, in JoJo, do you find a shark in your soup? Let alone the goddamn that would be a rad name for an album, actually. Oh man. And the whole entire album it will like kind of like the whole entire album just consists of covers of Nirvana songs. That's the whole entire thing. It's just covers of Nirvana songs. That's what everyone does nowadays. Yeah, they've actually been fighting traitors though. They've become the traitors themselves. It's kind of like the hunters have become the hunted, as they say. Where? He's gone. I definitely saw a thing come out of my soup. It looked like some sort of shark. What? Whoa. Oh wow. Ancha, what's wrong? Damn sharks. Damn sharks indeed. Oh, huh? Ancha, what's wrong? Say something. Did he hit you? Are you hurt? He here already? They've got guts. Oh my god, I just completely forgot about the bottom bit. My throat's seizing up. I can't breathe. I'm going to black out. I can't attack with Aerosmith anymore. Here already? They've got guts. Taking on 5 of us by themselves. Hold on, Misa. Nuncha can't talk. What? Really? You can't talk? I mean, makes sense. Holy crap. My phone will not stop going off. warping. It's warping within the water. It's teleporting between liquids. Damn it all. What's wrong, Anantia? What are you pointing at? The water? What about the water? You want a drink? What the hell? Holy shit, look at this. His tongue's gone. His tongue's gone. I don't think he's breathing. Do you want to fix him? He hasn't been breathing this whole time. Hurry. It won't work. Gold experience can create new tongues, but it'll take time. What? What the? You shouldn't be right. He's gonna suffocate me, sir. Do you have a pen? There's no time, unfortunately. I don't have one of my own. If any of you have one, would you mind? A pen? Right. I've got one right here. Oh yeah, because you stab a hole into the throat, it creates an airway, doesn't it? Foosh. I'll give this pen life and make it into a tongue. Odie and JoJo. That way he'll be able to breathe while his tongue regenerates. I see. So that's Giorno Giovanna. The boss's message is starting to make sense. The new kid is the one we need to be most wary of, he said. Yeah. Honestly, I thought my clash alone would get the job done. Hey, the clash! I'm a bit surprised they managed to save the nunchi. We don't want to take chances against the 5 of them. I'll need your help, Tizanio? I think that's how you pronounce it. Tizanio? Are you set up? Yeah. All according to plan. I'm set up inside the nunchi's mouth. My talking head is ready to go. One by one. We can't be too careful. We must follow the plan. Yeah, and Anunchia's own... I can't even speak. Yeah, and Anunchia's our pawn. You alright, Anunchia? Yeah, cough, cough. You saved my life. The enemy's remote controlled, so the question is, how do we get out of Venetia? Should we take the bridge? Or cross the sea? Can you talk now? What do you see? How did the enemy enemy stand attack you? Oh right, the water. We have to stay away from the water. It came out of the soup. Are you alright, Anantia? Yeah, I can talk now. We should go through the canals, Butchalati. There was the huge rocky thing. It ran behind a building. Huh? What did I just say? Oh man, this is getting good. I like it. Damn, remote control stands taking quite a prominence in this manga, actually. It kind of was one of those things that was kind of very, 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 kind of rare beforehand, but now it's everywhere, the remote control stands. So, stand name, Clash. Host, Squalo. Destructive Force, D. Speed, A. Range, B. Permanence, A. Position, A. Growth, C. Ability. This stand can teleport between bodies of water, carrying along anything in its mouth. It is remotely controlled and has a low power, but is still strong enough to slit a throat. However, it can't enter any closed areas, e.g. a container with a lid on. Its size seems to change according to the volume amount of water. Ooh. Okay. The Nunchia, what did you just say? Huh? What did I just say? Didn't you just say a huge stand attacked you? But you also said it was in the soup plate. Something doesn't add up. Did you mean to say something else? Well, yeah. You totally saw it. The enemy was a gigantic stand. Huh? Clash and Talking Heads Part 2. Oh man, that's a pretty good spread. It's a pretty good spread. I like it. Stand name, Clash. Remotely controlled warps instantaneously between bodies of water and rips apart anyone nearby. Furious but weak, so it needs to target the enemy's vitals. Host name, Squalo, above. Stand name, Talking Head, remotely controlled, attaches to the tongue. Host name, Taizano, below. No. What did I just say? What? No. It was gigantic. How big are we talking here? Like this big? How can it be so big if it was inside your soup plate? Nope. No, that's not what I meant. It's not like that. Then it was it this big? Wrong. No, mister. It's not the size something's wrong with me. No. Was it this big? Yep, that's it. Huh? What? What are you saying? Something that big was inside your soup plate and it ran into the store? No, something is strange. Something strange is happening to me. Am I lying uncontrollably? When people ask me something, I say the opposite. It's like the reverse of liar liar when you think about it. It's like the reverse of liar liar. It's actually kind of neat. Cool, I thought something might have happened to my stream. I thought maybe my stream settings might have gone a bit weird, but no. None, your description of the enemy isn't really making sense to us. Let me double check. The enemy's rocky huge and struck you with a swift blow, right? Nope. Oh wait. Nope, he was hella slow. Huh? Oh, again? Lancia, say something's wrong with you. You're contradicting all the facts. Nothing you say makes any sense. If it's so big and slow, how didn't we see it? Did you really see the enemy stand? This is seriously weird. What the hell is going on? I can't tell the truth. Whenever I open my mouth, I say the opposite. What am I thinking? Of what I'm thinking. Wait a sec, could it be... Did something happen to my tongue when I was attacked? And I'm asking you, did you really see it? This isn't the time to be joking around. Did you really see the enemy stand? Of course I didn't. Man, my phone has not stopped going on this whole entire stream. Shit, it really was my tongue. Something's wrong with my tongue. I can still talk, but I need to tell lies. Get real. You're not acting pissy just because you got attacked, are you? Huh? No, what the fuck is this? God damn it. I'll say it. I'm gonna fucking say it. Answer me. I'm betting you didn't see shit, right? I'll fucking say, here we go. Of course I saw nothing. What? The hell? He didn't see shit all along? Fucking asshole. But it's the fact that he was attacked, and the stand is definitely remote control. The enemy's watching us from a distance. Borchelati, we should take the boat out of here right away. Stop, Giorno. We gotta take the boat down this canal. Huh? No. That's not what I meant. This is actually kind of a tense fight, to be honest. Quite a tense fight, because he can't say the right thing. Quite tense indeed. Yes, you're exactly right, aren't you? Let's take the boat. Please, take the boat. We've got to go now, Giorno. I know we're all about to board the boat right now. Let's go down the canal. What's got into you? That's what we're already doing. Giorno, 2 + 2 is 15. Oh no, it's 15? Yeah, you're right, actually. 2 + 2 is 15. That's 2 + 2 is 5. 3 × 3 is 8. Don't you get it, Giorno? You get it, what I'm saying, right? Sharks are plants. Mount Fuji is the tallest mountain in the world. I am a girl. Bruce Lee's a girl too. And so is Stallone. Cats fly in the sky, and it's rainy dry today. Tomatoes are black clouds, and black fries are black too. My tongue. Here, look at my tongue. Look. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is anything stuck to my tongue? No, are you alright? Yep, just fine. No. No, Giorno. I've already said this, but the enemy's gotta catch up. The enemy's gonna catch up if we take the canals. But this is our chance. We'll trace the enemy and take them out. This is when none should do math. That is true. There is something gravely wrong. Oh, my back just clicked. That was painful. Holy crap, that was painful. The boss was expecting our betrayal. I imagine only a small part of his elite guard is here in Valencia right now. Now that it's time to take them out, once we do that, we'll be free to sail out of Valencia. Let's not take the canal for now. Agreed? I was thinking the exact same thing. Phew. Thank God we're not taking the canal. Huh? Abacio, can you use your moody blues to replay the enemy and figure out what happened? What? What is this? What was that? Shit, we can't let Moody Blues transform and replay right now. Moody Blues needs to go into the water to track the enemy. Water is that shark's weapon. Moody Blues is gonna get ambushed before it can figure out anything about the enemy. Damn it, I've got to do something. I've got to let them know that something's wrong with my tongue. I know, a pen. I need something to write with. If I can't talk, I'll just need to write. Mister, get me a pen. I need a pen. Water. I can write, alright. I can write whenever I want. Water is its weapon. There's a stamp beneath my tongue. Look at this, right here. It's all right here. Dude's been acting weird this whole time. You think he's suffering after effects from the attack? You seriously think we have time for your stupid games? I stand beneath your I stand beneath your... Oh, Christ. You missed the whole entire thing. You missed King Crimson, yo. Man, you missed King Crimson. You missed the memes. You missed the memes. Hey, watch your tits work. I stand beneath my belt. No. I can't write either. My writing turns into lies too. What can I do? I don't know. How can I warn him about what's happening, aren't you? You alright? Yep, I'm fine. No! I don't know what to do. Look over there, guys. There he is. Huh? That's a toilet. What are you pointing at, huh? You mean the restroom? This better not be another false alarm, aren't you? No, my fingers moved on its own. Yeah, I saw him. We're tracking them down. It's time to put end to this. Is this what they were after? They're using me to lure them into the water one by one? Damn it. They'll regret messing with me, but how can I stop them? Ah, man, no. We're at the end of the volume. We've hit the end. Boys and girls, we've hit the end. We've done it. We've got past King Crimson unscathed. Our brains remain unscathed today. King Crimson does not win in our cases. Oh boy. That was good. That was good JoJo. That was next level JoJo. That was the JoJo I was waiting for. Oh boy. That was good. I can honestly see when people say, "Ah, okay, King Crimson makes no sense." But at the same time, I think it's one of those things that you understand it first, and then throw something else at you. You're like, okay, well that changes a lot of things, and how can it work? And you're trying to figure out how can one person counteract that. But then at the same time, it's like, well, it does make sense in its own context. To the world itself, it makes sense. If you get what I mean. I mean, if King Crimson was pulled in an anime such as I don't freaking know, like Fairy Tail, for example. If they pulled the exact same thing in Fairy Tail, then you'd be sitting there going, what the actual F is going on here? Like, that's the thing with JoJo. It makes sense in the context of the world, but I mean, at the same time, I like the fact it pulls twists at you, so it keeps you on your toes. You don't know whether or not you get everything in one fell swoop, because it always will just go, nah, that's what you thought, but no, there's actually more to it. But I thought maybe... So then a Baccio stand could never work inside the world itself either, because in the world itself their actions are meaningless. So in context, when you think about it, it's useless. There's no way they can actually be able to do anything unless they actually get something that... Is there actually an object that doesn't kind of bend to the whim of King Crimson? That's the thing you have to kind of theorize. Like, it's that whole entire thing. Like, what could you do? How could you defeat King Crimson? Because there's a lot of things you possibly could do, but at the same time, does it? What does it work? Because it doesn't seem like it can. Because I thought, look, if you get a Baccio stand, you could probably just get back the erased time, so it kind of counteracts the whole entire thing. But then, say if a Baccio stand went forward in time, so they're going back in time, then I think that could work. I think that would be the kind of thing that would be the kind of downfall for King Crimson. But in context, that it goes back in time, so it can't really do too much. Yeah, and Fugel's gone as well, which is actually kind of sad. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what its actual kind of thing leads to with King Crimson. I want to see what it does, because King Crimson does seem interesting. Say the goddamn least. It doesn't seem like something that is kind of very, very understandable the first time you go through it, but the more you kind of deconstruct it, it kind of makes a little bit more kind of sense to continuity. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like the whole way it's going now, because now it's that whole entire idea of nowhere is safe now. Like, you can't go 1 centimeter without actually getting attacked by a stand. Look what happened just now with Nanunchia. Nanunchia is basically just a pawn to the stand users, and it's actually kind of interesting. Because really, when you think about it, they've got nowhere to go, and they can't figure out what's really going on here until someone else figures out, okay, that's what we do. But yeah, I mean, the stakes are now really freaking high. It's actually the main thing I like about JoJo in this part is the stakes and how high they freaking are right now. Like, it's one of those things that you don't really find that one point where it's kind of very much laxed. Every single moment is kind of chock full of action or intrigue or like kind of something that might happen to the characters themselves. That's what I like about this part. It kind of takes what was good about part 4, elevates it beyond that, and kind of just gives you something even better in certain cases. Also giving you a freaking like stand that kind of makes you go, what the frack is going on here, but at the same time understand what you're doing. But yeah, I mean, all in all, pretty freaking good. So yes, with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. I think I'm actually done with the colour scans up to this whole entire point now, because there won't be any more scans until next week, so I actually have to wait now. I'm actually kind of caught up, which is depressing, because now I have to actually kind of wait for it. It has been quite good to catch up with the colour scans. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. But until next time, I shall see you guys later. Bye for now.